Here we go with Volgarr the Viking on the PC, Stage 3. This is the first time I got through it, so let's check it out. Alright, here we go with the Undead level. This is pretty cool. It totally reminds me of Castlevania, and I'm guessing that was Crazy Viking Studios' inspiration for this level. I love the way the zombies with the swords impaled through their chests come out from the ground. Again, you know, YouTube is only 30 frames per second for now, but this game runs at a nice, smooth 60 frames, and the way the blood boils out of the ground as they come out, it just looks really, really sharp. So you also got to be careful with those guys, because if you duck an attack, they will get cut off at the torso, and then the top half will arc towards you, and the sword that's sticking out of their chest will damage you if it hits you. So you have to use a little strategy against them and always try to hit them from above. So get my helmet, and then up here with a few careful spear throws to create some platforms, you can get that chest up there. So you can, if you're starting this level from scratch with no power-ups, at this early stage you can get your flame sword, which is very helpful against the next enemy coming up, which is the armored red skeleton. These guys can be a bit of a nuisance if you don't understand their patterns, but they basically will just swing at you twice and then try and jump over you. If you have the flame sword, you can take them out in 2 hits, and the Mjolnir power is found right there on the left wall that you saw, so just grab it on the way down if you want it. Take care of a few more zombies down here. And there's a new enemy as well, a spider. They'll come at you and spit a kind of a poison gas at you. Pretty easy enemies, but in the next area, as you'll see, they can also be a bit of a pain falling from the ceiling if you're not careful looking for them or zooming out to see where they are. That's another function that I really like in this game. I probably don't use it enough, which is the zoom out feature. It lets you see, you know, about 4 times as much around each level, and it's pretty handy and can be very strategic because it lets you see where enemies are, and you can actually hit enemies off screen. So that can get you through some areas a little easier than if you were just kind of playing it normally with the zoomed in view. And I believe there's another chest over there to the right that you can get if you want more treasure or if you've lost a power up. And I think up here I get hit, so I could have gone back down there. Yep, could have gone back down to get my helmet again, but at this point I knew I was pretty close to the end, so just wanted to get through it. The last time I tried this level, I died here, so always fun getting killed at the very end of a level, because in this game you got to do it from the very beginning. Grab some more treasures and go ahead and enter the catacombs. So this is pretty cool. Spears ready to hit you, and then those blue floating guys again are a throwback to some of the more, I guess, annoying enemies in 16-bit and 8-bit gaming. Here they're not too bad. They appear and they do a slow arc, and they're not invincible, so you can get rid of them. I go down here to throw that spear into the wall over there so that I can enter that alcove on the wall that you'll see right here. Jump down, be careful not to press down, otherwise you'll go right through your spear and hit those spikes coming out of the wall. Go down, take care of this guy. You can skip him if you want, but the Mjolnir power is hidden in the wall right behind him, so it's worth doing if you're not totally comfortable with this level yet. So break that wooden door. Spider comes from the ceiling, get through these spikes, and there you'll get your sword if you don't have your power-ups yet. And then up here, you don't have to go up here, but there's treasure to get. Take care of this red skeleton, again with the flame sword, it only takes 2 hits. Be careful of that, since it will fall out from under you. Go back up, jump across, and get your treasures. You can choose to go across the area with those green skeletons. Just do double jumps and a downward thrust and you'll take care of them easily. And there's a block right there to the left that if you break it and you go in there, you'll have to fight some zombies and a red skeleton, but there's a chest in there for, again, treasure or power-ups. And up here, I'm going across the top. You can go across the bottom if you want, but going across the top here will allow you to skip a spike trap area that is pretty tricky timing-wise. So if you want to take the slightly easier route, go ahead and go over the top. One more chest right there. And then here, just fall off the edge, and then press down and you'll just quickly zoom to the bottom. So again, if you're trying to speedrun these levels, that's likely what you want to do. And so here we are at the boss, looking very much like Death from many older 2D games. And yeah, he's pretty easy. His pattern is very simple, and I know I'm not doing this the fastest way. I'm spending a lot of time trying to deal with these skeletons and whatnot, but yeah, just do a double jump over him. And kind of a cool thing in this game is that, yeah, whenever you hit the attack button, wherever your sword happens to be, whether it's behind you, above you, or below you, you will hit an enemy if they're right there. So I got hit by the Mjolnir power, and I think I get hit here. Yep. And at this point, I'm like, really? This really should have been easy, but as tends to happen with games like this, I do start getting lazy on pattern-based enemies, and it's just a personal fault of mine. So I think I take him out for a couple more hits. So one more wave of waiting for him to create more skeletons. He will create either green or blue ones. I don't know what that blue guy's doing over there on the right. I guess he wants to go home. Oh, I missed him. I think I get him on this pass. Well, maybe not. So the next one. The good thing is, if you put the spears in the wall above those enemies, they can't hit you. So get him there. There you go. Last hit. And it's funny, you see those little blue spirits that were chasing you all throughout this level. Apparently those were parts of him, and take him out and take them with him. Take those treasures and you're done. So that is level 3. Very fun level. A little easier than the water stage due to the lack of water physics, but very fun again, and I'm looking forward to the next one, which is the fire stage. So thanks for watching.